guys, welcome to Tennessee. I'm Phyllis. Today I'm going to be making chicken noodle soup. I'm going to be using egg noodles that I've bought in a bag, and I'll show you these. I'm going to be cooking my chicken and adding some vegetables, and I want you to come along and follow me and watch me. And if you don't know how to make homemade chicken soup, you'll learn how to do it. It's a wonderful meal. It is 42 degrees here. Can you believe that? We had storms last night. Guys, if you had storms last night, I hope you did not receive any damage to your property. We did not even have a limb down. We had some wind and rain, and lightning, a ton of lightning. But we were very fortunate and very blessed. All right, let's get on and make this chicken noodle soup. It's wonderful when it's cool. And if you have a family member that is ill, this is a great thing to make for them. If somebody's got the flu or a bad cold, this is a great meal for somebody that's sick. And it's great for somebody that's healthy too. So let's get started and let's make this. I think you all will enjoy it. Let's go. Come on with me. Chicken noodle soup. I went to the grocer and I got natural bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Now, chicken thighs, dark meat, has the best flavor, and you want a lot of flavor for the soup. These chicken thighs were $6.45. I've got them right here in my pan, and I've got the skin on, I've got the bones, everything in the pot. And I think there was, I don't know how many it was in here. The brand of this chicken is Heritage Farms. And I don't know anything about Heritage Farms, but the chicken looks pretty good. It's very meaty. I love the skin. I love the fat on the chicken. That fat chicken broth is going to be good and good for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pot and I'm going to put some chicken broth in it. I have chicken broth. I usually shake mine up pretty good. You know, sometimes I really like chicken broth. Sometimes I'll just get me some chicken broth and put it in a cup, a coffee cup, heat it up and just drink it. Especially if I have a cold or something like that, I'll just drink me some chicken broth. All right, you can see here that I have cut up some celery, and I've got some stalks of celery, and I'll take those out of my broth before I present my soup. This is all for flavor. Some of the celery I'll leave in for eating, but this is all for flavoring, and I hope my pot is going to be big enough. So here goes. I would say I pretty much, I think it was 7 stalks of celery. And I do put some of the leaves in. They have a lot of flavor when they're boiling. So I did put those in too for the flavor. I've cut up 2 onions. They were pretty small. That's why I used 2 of those. I'm not going to put my seasoning in exactly yet. I want to put that in more toward when I get my chicken done and I take my chicken out to debone it. And I did just put all that in there, and I've got my little burner on. I'm going to turn it down just a wee bit, and we're going to put this on. Now, let me make sure I don't have any water on the bottom of my pot here. I might have gotten it wet over by the sink when I was washing that chicken. All right, here we go. I do not add salt because my chicken broth has definitely got enough salt in it. It's got a lot. So I will not be adding any salt to this. Just going to put a lid on this, and I'm going to let the chicken start to cook, the onions and the celery, while I go off, and I'm going to make my bed and, do those things. Let me turn you up here, guys. There's a lot of things we can do in our homes while our meals are cooking, and I've got this pot on. Some people say they don't like the smell of chicken boiling or cooking. I'm not going to boil it. It's going to be on a medium. It's not going to boil hard. I don't want that. I want it to just get that chicken good and tender. So it's going to be kind of a medium, just a medium. If your stove goes 1 to 10, do about a 4 or 5, somewhere in between there. Because I want all those flavors to get together and have a party in that pot. All right, now I've got a lot of housework today to do, some laundry. I've got to make my bed. I've got to do my floors. So I can go in and out of each room and do my work and stop by and check on my pot. Now, I get it if you're at work and you're gone to work and you can't, you can't put a pot on the stove and go to work. I get that. If you are employed and you work during the day, make this on a Saturday while you're doing your housework, or Sunday. Make it. You'll have it all week. For 2 or 3 days you can eat on it. You can take it to your lunch. Take it for lunch to work. So anyway, let's let this boil, and I'll tell you in a little bit how long it takes and show you what it looks like. I just wish you were here when we get the finished product so you could sit down at my kitchen table and have a bowl with me, and we could just talk and have a big time, and we could eat this chicken soup. I went to Ruler, of course, my favorite store, and I bought a bag of extra wide egg noodles that, don't they look good? Let me turn around so you can, don't they look good? They're extra wide noodles. They're enriched noodle product from Kroger. This is a 1 pound bag of noodles. Probably got too many for this pot I'm going to be using, but so anyway, just wanted to show you. No, I did not make my noodles. I bought them. All right, I'm going to go clean house for a little bit, come back and check on this, and I'll be in and out different rooms. You know how it is. When you're cleaning, you just go from here to there to everywhere, or at least I do. So I will be back when this cooks just a little bit. Let me get my lid. Let me find my lid and get it going. And I tell you what, I'm ready for this soup to be done. I had to get a bigger pan. The pan was too small, so I got a larger pan. Kind of boiled over on my stove. And so I got a bigger pan, and I cooked our noodles that I showed you, the egg noodles. It took about 19 minutes for these egg noodles to cook, the 1 pound bag that I showed you in the video. And I have added cut up baby carrots to the broth. When I finished the noodles cooking, I took them off. I had them in another separate pot, but cooking. I took them off, and while they were cooking, I cooked the baby carrots. I sliced them up into little pieces and put them in the broth and cooked them. And then I drained my noodles and I put them in the pan. I also have deboned the chicken. I had I think it was 7 thighs, and I've deboned them. I had to let the meat cool off so that I could debone it. And, I'm going to tell you the truth. This soup looks marvelous without chicken in it. But the chicken is going to be the star of this soup. Now you can see how good the broth looks, and the smell is incredible. It's going to be a delicious soup like I told you guys. We're going to add some chicken in. I'm going to put you on my stand so I can work and add my chicken in so you can watch me. All right, I've got everything in. I've deboned the chicken, and I've washed my hands really good. After deboning the chicken, I'm just going to be adding chicken to my soup, chicken noodle soup. I'm kind of feeling with my hand to make sure I don't have any gristle or any little bone fragments at all in this. I don't want anybody to get a bite like that. Let's taste this soup and see what it tastes like. It smells so delicious. It's just on a low simmer right now, but let's get a taste of it. Chicken noodle. I love the broth. I do believe needs a little more poultry seasoning, maybe even a little more salt. Let me see if the carrots are done. Oh, the chicken is perfectly done. Okay, I just got a bowl of soup. Let's see if that seasoning helped at all. Make it taste better. That's exactly what it needed for my taste. You guys make the soup the way you guys like it. Season it the way you want it. Appreciate you coming by today in Tennessee with me. And I appreciate y'all so much. Please like, please subscribe if you've enjoyed our video today. And guys, you just mean the world to me, coming into my kitchen with me, visiting me, and viewing my videos. And I love y'all so much. Bye-bye.